Hey guys, welcome back to Keeping Up with Chyna. Thank you guys so much for coming back to another video. So for today's video, I am going to be talking about what to expect when starting locks. Okay, what to expect. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, make sure you leave a comment down below, and also make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed yet. Okay, so yeah, so today's video I'm going to be talking about what to expect when you're like if you're thinking about starting in locks, or if you are in a starter lock phase, what to expect. So I've been getting a lot of questions on how to maintain your locks during the starter lock phase, or what to do, like tips and all that stuff. So I'm like, why not just make a video? Because I mean, I love to answer you guys' questions and stuff, but sometimes it can get a little repetitive. So I'm like, why not just make a video of all the all these things that you guys asked me and stuff like that. The first thing that you should expect is major shrinkage, you guys. Major shrinkage. Like, I feel like everybody, most people, not just most people, everyone who goes through the lock process, you will experience shrinkage, especially if you start with like longer hair. Like, for example, if your hair was like this long and you start your hair with like twists or comb coils, most likely after you get the twist or the comb coils, your hair would shrink to like up here. Okay, that's just the normal process of of your hair, of the whole starting phase, you guys. Like, your hair will shrink because it has to compact into this one strand of lock, you guys. So the whole locking process will match the hair together, which in result cause your hair to shrink. I feel like depending on how much hair you start with, some people might experience more shrinkage than others. Like me, I start off with like this much hair, so I honestly did not experience that much shrinkage because I didn't have that much hair to begin with for it to shrink that much. So I feel like I didn't really experience that much shrinkage, if you guys kind of understand what I mean. My little sister though, she started with the double strand twist, and she experienced a lot of shrinkage. I'm now starting to see like she's almost like 1 year now, you guys, and I'm now starting to actually see her length, like starting to show and stuff. But her hair really did shrink before we can actually see some length. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is budding and frizziness. You guys, okay, so once the hair starts to like mat up and stuff like that, you guys will see like budding and stuff. I'm gonna insert pictures if I can find some, just so I can show you guys, because I'm not really in the starter phase anymore, you guys, because my hair is for the most part mature now. But yeah, budding is when like the hair is starting to like mat up and mash up together, and you will see like little balls here and there. Like the texture will be all weird, like it'll be straight here and then a little ball here, and so that process is called budding. Your hair like poof up and it'll get very thick and stuff like that. And frizziness is also another part of the locking process. Your hair will get frizzy. Some people don't have much for frizziness, but most people do experience frizziness when it comes to the starter phase of their locks. Like, I mean, I don't think I had too much frizziness, and I kind of know how to maintain my frizz. Most of the time I tie my hair down anyways, just so that it can help with the frizziness. But once you spray your hair with water and or your moisturizer or whatever, and you start to like mess with it, or massaging and stuff, your hair will frizz up. Okay, that's just how it is. I feel like the frizziness kind of slowly like slow down a little bit once your hair start to get like mature and stuff. Once the hair starts to actually get combined in a lock, you know. So like it kind of, it's not as much as it used to be when you first started your lock journey. So I will say that it does get better with the frizz and stuff like that, but you do have to expect it for a period of time in your starter phase, and it differs for everyone. I can't tell you how long it's gonna last because everybody's hair texture is not the same, so I can't tell you how long it's gonna last, but it should get better once your hair starts to like, you know, mature and lock up. Okay, number 2, it's loose end. Yeah, that's another thing too. That also depends on how you started your hair, what type of hair you have. But a lot of people, when they do start their locks, they do have like loose ends and stuff like that. My sister, she still have like, most of her hair, or like most of her locks, they still have like the loose ends and stuff, because her ends hasn't locked up or sealed up yet. So like you will see like strands of hair, I mean strands of like loose hair, like it looks like it's just hanging. Like for me, my hair actually started to lock up slash seal very early, like I would say about 6 months. I could actually start seeing like, you know, the end of my hair. You see how like it's round? That's when you know like your lock is the end of your lock is sealed, and you know, it's round. Another one is size changes, you guys. Basically, you guys know when you first start your lock journey, either if you start with like comb coils or 2-strand twist or whatever, your hair, like the strand is really skinny. You know, after a while, like once the lock starts budding and stuff, it will like poof up, you know, it'll like poof, you know. And then after a while, after it starts to get more matured and stuff like that, the hair gets skinnier, you know. So that's another thing too, like your hair goes through the different phases and sizes and stuff like that. It goes from skinny to big to skinny, but once you get your hair matured, it will kind of like have like a specific size that it grows into, you know. Another thing is stiffness. Like when you first start, your hair can get, like my sister still experienced that too. Her hair gets very stiff, like it doesn't really move, it's just there, it has no life, you know. The only time that, you know, it can help is when she like spray it with some moisturizer, aloe vera, whatever. Like it does move a little bit, like wanted to have a little weight into it, like it does move. But in the beginning phase, it can get a little stiff, and your hair kind of sometimes doesn't move unless you put something in it to help add weight to the hair, you know. Besides that, most of the time it's like kind of stiff, it don't move. Okay. And then another thing to expect is itchiness. I experience itchiness, you guys. I still do, but it's not as bad. But not everybody, but most people do experience itchiness with their locks in their starting phase, especially if you're a person where you used to wash your hair every week or every other day or whatever, and now you're washing it like once a month or twice a week. So that can cause itchiness, you know. That's what I think, because, you know, you're not washing your hair as often as you're used to when you were like loose natural. So now it's like your hair, it's like it gets itchy, you know. That's what I think why most people do experience itchiness on their starter phase. And then last but not least is you still have to maintain and take care of your locks. A lot of people, you know, start their locks because they want that freedom. They don't want to, you know, do too much to their hair. They just want to just be free from them actually, I guess, taking care of their hair. I don't know, but just know that, you know, yes, that you have locks, and yes, all those things, you know, you can be free from you know, like, I mean, your hair as like a burden of, you know, you have to find a new hairstyle every day, you have to do this, you know. that's true, but you have to also know that you have to wash it, you have to take care of it, you have to moisturize it, you have to nurture it, and you know, maintain it, so in order for it to actually grow. If you just leave it and you don't wash it, you don't you know, establish a routine that works for your hair, you're not gonna see that shine, you're not gonna see that growth, you're not gonna see that moisture and everything that you want your hair to have if you're not taking care of it. That's another wrong impression that people think of when they have started locks, not taking care of it. You still have to take care of your hair, you guys. You still have to, you know, do washing and all that stuff, because if you don't, it's gonna be, first, it's gonna stink, and two, it's gonna be a mess. Like no, you're gonna have stank lock, it's gonna be stiff, it's gonna look ugly, it's gonna look crazy. So yes, make sure you take care of your hair. But yeah, so these are some of the tips and some of the things that I feel like some people should know before you start locks, or if you are in your starter locks phase. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys have any other tips or any other things that you guys think I should have mentioned, you can leave it down below. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave it down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.